The nature reserve called the Gościbia Forest was created in 2001. It covers the area of over 692 acres of beautiful mountain forests and meadows lying in the rural administrative unit of Harbutowice. In the forest ecosystem you can find more than 40 species of protected plants. Dense beech and pine forest of the slopes of Mountain Babica, murmur of streams and beautiful views attract tourists. The unique climate and clean air make it perfect area for hiking. The Gościbia Forest is one of the largest wildlife reserves in the region of Małopolska. The reservoir in Sułkowice was completed in 2012. This is an artificial lake with a pier and platforms for anglers. It's surrounded by walking alleys, a small amphitheater is located right next to it, as well as a barbecue facility and a catering point. The reservoir has quickly become a favorite summer recreation place for residents of the municipality. It is also a great place for sports. In the year 2013, aquathlon was first held here. It's a combination of swimming and running. The competition organized by the sports club Dolphin from Sułkowice turned out to be a great success. Both the youngest and the veterans could take part in it. The works on the construction of the first inter-community ski slope with a chairlift lasted throughout the whole year 2013. The lamplit run is 760 meters long, and a 4-seat chairlift can take to the top 2,400 people per hour. There are plans for the second run, ski lifts for children and adults. In this way, a real snow park will be constructed. Skiers will find here a safe, snowed run, 50-80 meters wide. There is also a ski equipment rental, a cascading car park with a wooden, partially glazed-in restaurant over it. It's an interesting proposition for skiers from Kraków, for instance, who can reach the place in just half an hour. Horse riding lovers will also find something for themselves. The stable called Under the Poplars waits for them in Sułkowice. The first wooden church in Sułkowice already existed in the 12th century, the times of Bolesław V, the Chaste One, High Duke of Poland. The currently existing church was built between 1936 and 1964. Towering above the center of Sułkowice, the Church of Jesus Christ's Sacred Heart was built in the neo-Romanesque style, like the early Christian basilicas. The older one, though, is a small 17th century church of St. Sophia. The church in Harbutowice dates from the first half of the 19th century. Much older is the miraculous painting of Mother of God with a Child, dating from the 17th century. At the end of the 19th century, the fame of the church in Harbutowice for the cause of the miraculous painting of Our Lady of Harbutowice was so large that you can read in the parish chronicles. Passing through Harbutowice, His Imperial Highness Archduke Rainer wanted to visit our church. At the pass connecting Sułkowice with Sucha Beskidzka, you can admire the 19th century monument commemorating construction of the road. The forest in Harbutowice, called the Tombs, is the final resting place of about 300 Confederates of Bar killed in a battle with the troops of General Suvorov. There is also a blue tourist trail leading to the nearby Landskorona. The chapel in Rudnik was founded by Mr. Grabowski, a citizen of Rudnik, in 1876. An independent parish was established here by Bishop Karol Wojtyła in 1966. Once a year, in mid-September, a Mass is celebrated in an almost 200-year-old chapel na Oblasku. In the church in Biertowice, there are relics of Saint John Paul II. The parish in Krzywaczka was erected in 1452. The Temple of Holy Trinity comes from the beginning of the 20th century. Our Lady dated from the 15th century. Noteworthy is also an antique chapel of the Schmidt family from 1887 in the local cemetery. The manor house in Krzywaczka was built in 1820 by Count Kryspin Żeleński, coat of arms Ciołek. The current owner gradually restores it to its former glory. A tourist visit in the municipality can admire numerous natural monuments. In Sułkowice there is a mighty oak called Jan. High in the mountains of Harbutowice, hikers can enjoy at least 700 years old Marian Raciborski yew trees. The aim of numerous excursions is also the Devil's Stone in Rudnik.